What's up, people, man? It's your boy Spaces, man. We back with another video, man. I told you I was gonna be back. Now in this video, I'm not gonna waste your time, man. We're gonna dive right into this thing, man. Now you've seen the title already. I already know, so I want to just dive just a little bit about what we talking about today. Now when we're talking about synth, man, we're talking about something that is in all music, all genres. Everywhere you listen at, man, there is synth somewhere. Whether if it's the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, all the way up until now, synth has been a very important part of music. Now when it comes to synth, you're talking about pads, you're talking about plucks, you're talking about synth leads, and on and on and on. So today we're gonna talk about the top 5 synth that I use on a regular basis to produce music all the time. Here we go. Now, before we get started, you already know what you got to do. You got to like, you got to subscribe, you got to share the video. Now, on this one, I want you to leave a comment in the video. Is my 5 and your 5 the same? Or is your 5 and my 5 different? And what synth would you add into your top 5? Let's discuss. All right, now number 1, man. Anybody know me? You already know what my number 1 is, and it is arcade. Now with arcade, you're talking about note kits. You're talking about sample kits. So you're looking at notes. So you're talking about synth and samples. You're talking about over 50,000 sounds, and it's being added to all the time. It has a very powerful effect board, and the sounds are very customizable. And one thing you need to know about arcade is that the sound design is crazy. You can come up with all kind of things in here, especially with the latest update. The update just added everything to something that I don't even know what else they can do with it, but it's crazy. Now what I have here is this track, just a simple pattern, a very simple chord progression, and I just want to kind of play something that I have here. Now with arcade, when we talk about the effects kit, we're talking about on the dial right here, right in front of your face. You can add some different things in there. You can also go into the tweak menu here, and you can customize this in many different ways. So this is my number 1 choice for synthesizers. Now for my number 2, we talk about Massive X. Now a lot of people would say Massive, the original one. I like Massive X just a little bit better, just because of a couple different things that they added to the platform. I think it's just a little bit better than Massive, but I mean, you can add them both in, but I like Massive X. That's my number 2. Now with Massive X, you're talking about a complete sonic freedom. You're talking about flexible routing, modulations. This thing is built for design. Also with over 600 presets in all the sound categories. So Massive X is massive. No pun intended. No pun intended, is massive. Now, as you can see with Massive X, this thing is completely customizable. You can come in here and do all kind of things with this and really shape your own sound. It's just built for it, man. It is a solid build, man. This is my number 2 by far. Now for my number 3 pick, we're talking about the Anna 2. Now this was in the all access pass with Slate Digital, so this just came with that, and man, this is a really good synth. Now with Anna 2, you're gonna have over 1,000 different presets, all genres of music. It is easy to create complex sounds, and they also have different platforms. Now Anna is kind of unique, man, and the reason why it's so unique is you see here, you have this particular look. You can always go in here and change the skin here, and voila, you have something completely different. So just depending on the kind of mode you're in that day, you can come in here and change this all around and get some different looks. But I know y'all want to know what it sounds like, so let's check it out. Now, this is just a preset that I picked up here. As you see, there's so many different knobs to come in here and choose. It's just endless, man. It is endless, man. So many different things. I've created so many different synths in here. It is unreal. Now for my fourth pick, we're talking about Ujam USynth. Now with Ujam, this thing comes in like a bundle. So when you look here, you'll see all these different options that you can get with this. Drive is a very, very new one, and we will definitely be going over that one pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. Now, as you can see, there is 6 different synths here that represents all kind of different sounds. You have the deluxe for the Soul Keys all-purpose core, the 2018 Future Retro Waves, and then of course the brand new free release Drive. Make sure you go get this. It is free. You just gotta try it. You just have to. Now with USynth, they pride themselves off making it simple for someone that do not know how to use synthesizers. There's 100 different synth modes, 80 different finishers, 50 different sequences, and there's 100 different global presets. This thing is packed for the simplicity that it has. It is just simply packed. And so if we click on this one that I have set up here, we just kind of check that sound on it. And you can also come here to the synthesizer and you can very simply make this darker. You can make this fast or slow. You can change this to a couple different other things here. Here's the finisher. This one is on super choir. This one is on super chorus. And so if you turn it up, you hear more of a chorus here. You can actually change these out, but it's very simple and straightforward. It is the simplest one out of all my picks, and outside of the sound, because of how simple it is, especially for someone that don't know how to use synth. This is a top pick. This is a top pick for sure. And last but not least, number 5 is the Native Instrument Contact 7 that they just dropped here recently. The synth that comes with the factory presets. Oh my gosh, man. Native Instrument has done it again. Now with Synth and Contact 7, you're talking about a modular and hardwired synth, cutting edge pads, basses, arpeggiators, and drums in a synth. Drums in a synth. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy how you can create in here. And I'll play what I have here. Man, I love the way this sounds. You can come here and you have an AB. It's like an XY pad that gives you some customization there. You got the sound you can change. Of course, you can do a cutoff. You got glide. Man, this thing is crazy. You can go to the effects. You have all kind of ways you can do this. You can spread that out. You can add delay. Man, this is just unreal. Just a super dope synth, man. Super dope synth, man. Native Instrument, y'all did it with this one, man. This is pretty cool. Now, those are my top 5. Now, again, make sure you go in the comments if there's another one that you use that's in your top 5 that's not in this one. Definitely, I want to know about it. I want to know what you picked. Let's have a discussion on it and see if we can compare. That's the only way we find out who has the top 5 is just comparing. And I like to say, man, these are the top 5 that I'm using right now on a regular basis. There's other synth that I have, but these are the ones that anytime I open up a session, these 5 are going to be in there. Now, just so you know, all of these synth that I have will be in the description below. You can go ahead and click. These are affiliate links. So if you choose to use them, it does go to the channel to help the channel grow. I can continue bringing you different videos like this with the product. So just know anytime you purchase from that affiliate link, it is going to a good cause to continue to grow this channel, man. And so, man, this your boy Spaces, man, and I just want to know, man, how will you create in your space, man? Until the next video, man, peace out.